Hey, Storysphere fans, what would you do if a 9-year-old girl walked into a biker bar with a loaded gun, demanding answers? Buckle up, because this true story will grip you tight and never let go. A 9-year-old girl walked into a biker bar, holding a loaded gun, and asked, "Which one of you is my real father?" "My mom's dying," she announced. "One of you is my dad, and I have 3 days to find him before they put me in foster care." Jack, president of the Iron Demons, slowly stood up. "Put the gun down, sweetheart," he said carefully. "Not until someone admits they're my father," the girl cried. "Mom said he'd be here, and she's never wrong." "What's your name?" Jack asked. "Lily Chan," she said. "My mom is Rebecca Chan, and she said she bartended here 9 years ago." Every single biker in that room remembered Becca. Beautiful, smart, and the only woman who ever walked away from their world clean. She'd disappeared one night without explanation. Now they knew why. "Where's your mom now, Lily?" asked Tank, the enforcer. "St. Mary's Hospital, room 507, dying from when her boyfriend pushed her down the stairs." The temperature in the room dropped 20 degrees. Can you imagine the rage in that bar, Storysphere viewers? A child in danger, and a mother fighting for her life. Stick with us to see how this unfolds. "But she won't tell me who my dad is," Lily continued, the gun wavering. "She just said, go to the Iron Demons bar and show them this." She pulled out a photograph with her free hand. It showed Becca, 9 years younger, with 5 bikers at a Christmas party. One of those men was Lily's father. Jack recognized everyone in that photo. "3 were in this room right now," she said. "My real dad would protect me," Lily whispered. "But I don't know which one. And Mom won't say because she's scared of someone." "Scared of who?" Jack asked. "Her boyfriend Marcus. He's a cop, and he said if she tells anyone about my real dad, he'll kill us both." A corrupt cop threatening a dying woman and her child. This just got complicated. "Lily, I need you to put the gun down so we can help," Jack said. "No, someone has to be my father," she cried, the gun still raised. "I can't go to foster care. Marcus's friend runs the group home, and he already told me what happens to pretty little girls there." The implications of that statement made every biker ready to commit murder. If you believe bikers can be the good guys, hit that subscribe button for Storysphere and show us your support. Snake, their tech expert, was already on his laptop. Marcus Thompson, detective with Metro PD. 3 complaints of excessive force, all dismissed. Internal affairs wouldn't touch him. Snake continued. "He's protected by Captain Walsh. Walsh runs that foster home charity," Tank growled. "The one in the news for missing kids." Jack noticed something crucial. Lily held the gun perfectly. Proper grip, finger off the trigger and less ready to shoot. "Who taught you to hold a gun?" Jack asked. "Mom did," she said. "She said I might need it one day." Lily's voice broke. Jack made a decision. "Lily, I'm going to tell you something important. We're all going to be your father until we figure out which one really is." "That doesn't make sense," Lily protested. "It does in our world," Jack explained. "You came to us for protection, and that's what you'll get from every man here." "But the DNA test takes 2 weeks," Jack interrupted. "Your mom has 3 days. We don't need DNA to protect you." Lily finally lowered the gun slightly. "You promise?" "Iron Demons don't break promises to children," Tank said. That's when they heard the sirens. Multiple cars getting closer. "Did you call anyone?" Jack asked Lily. "No, but Marcus has a tracker on my phone." "Give me the phone," Snake commanded. Lily handed it over. Snake destroyed it immediately. "Too late," Razor announced from the window. 8 cop cars surrounding us. Detective Marcus Thompson strutted in like he owned the place. Tall, muscled, with dead eyes that lingered too long on Lily. "There you are, sweetie," he said with a fake smile. "Time to come home." "She's not going anywhere with you," Jack stated. Marcus laughed. 23 bikers with criminal records against 8 police officers. "You sure about that?" "She's mine," said a voice from the corner. Everyone turned to see Wolf, the quietest member of their club. 6 feet 5 inches, covered in scars, never said much about his past. "Excuse me," Marcus said. "Lily is my daughter," Wolf stated. "I want a DNA test to prove it." Marcus's face darkened. "Doesn't matter. Her mother has legal custody, and I have power of attorney while she's incapacitated." "Power of attorney?" "He forced her to sign while she was sedated," Lily said loudly. "Prove it," Marcus challenged. That's when Dr. Patricia Kim walked in. "I can prove it," she announced. "I'm Rebecca Chen's doctor, and she's awake and talking." Marcus went pale. That's impossible. Her injuries were serious, but not fatal. Dr. Kim interrupted. She's been conscious for 2 hours, telling us everything about how you pushed her down those stairs. She's clearly confused from head trauma, Marcus said quickly. The security camera footage isn't confused, Dr. Kim replied. The one you didn't know existed in the stairwell. Marcus reached for his gun. 23 bikers reached faster. Think carefully, Jack warned. You're surrounded, and your fellow officers are outside wondering why you're taking so long. Marcus's radio crackled. Thompson, you need backup in there. He grabbed it. No, just talking to the girl. But Lily grabbed Jack's phone and dialed 911 before anyone could stop her. You little brat, Marcus lunged for her. Wolf caught him midair and slammed him into the wall so hard pictures fell. You touch my daughter, you die. She's not your daughter, Marcus snarled. Marcus pulled out his radio. All units, we have a hostage situation. Bikers holding a minor against her will. Liar, Lily screamed. The cops outside started moving in. This was about to become a bloodbath. That's when something unexpected happened. Becca Chen walked through the door. She was supposed to be dying in the hospital. Instead, she stood there in a hospital gown, looking like death, but standing anyway. Mom, Lily ran to her. Nobody moves, Becca commanded. She looked at Marcus with pure hatred. I recorded everything, every threat, every beating, every sick thing you said about my daughter. She held up a small recorder. 2 years of evidence, including you admitting to killing 3 foster kids who tried to report the abuse. Marcus went for his gun again. This time, Lily was faster. The 9-year-old girl shot him in the shoulder. Perfect aim, just like her mom taught her. Marcus collapsed, screaming. The cops rushed in, guns drawn. Stop, commanded a new voice. Chief Reynolds walked in with internal affairs. We've been investigating Thompson for months. Ms. Chin's recording is the evidence we needed. They arrested Marcus while he bled on the floor. Captain Walsh was arrested an hour later at his home. But the question remained, who was Lily's father? We caught him, Storysphere fans. If you're hooked, smash that like button and subscribe to Storysphere to join our storytelling army. Becca looked at the 5 men from the photograph. I need to tell the truth. Everyone waited. I don't know which one is her father, Becca admitted. That December was complicated. No judgment. These men understood complicated. But I know who I wanted to be, she continued, looking at Wolf. Why him? Jack asked. Because he's the only one who visited me in the hospital 9 years ago when I was pregnant. He brought me flowers and said if I ever needed anything, just ask. Wolf's scarred face softened. I remember. You never asked why I was pregnant, Becca continued. You just asked if I was okay. Were you? Wolf asked. No, I was terrified and alone. But you made me feel safe. The DNA test would take 2 weeks, but it didn't matter anymore. She's mine, Wolf stated. DNA or not, Lily is my daughter now. You can't just decide that, Marcus coughed from the floor. Actually, he can, said another cop. Emergency custody can be granted to any suitable guardian when a parent is incapacitated. She looked at Wolf's criminal record on her tablet. Veteran, Purple Heart, honorable discharge, no violent crimes, just some minor drug possession 10 years ago. I got help, Wolf said quietly. Been clean 9 years. 9 years. Right when Becca got pregnant. But Lily had one more surprise. She pulled out another photograph, hidden in her sock. It showed a biker holding a baby at the hospital, but the face of the biker wasn't visible. Mom kept this, Lily said. She said my dad held me once when I was born, but had to leave. Wolf's eyes filled with tears. That's me. That's when I held you. Becca nodded. You said she was perfect and deserved better than this life, so I ran. I tried to give her normal. But normal became Marcus, Wolf said darkly. I failed her, Becca cried. No, Lily said firmly. You taught me to shoot. You gave me that gun. You knew I'd need it someday. I taught her too well, Becca admitted. She could have killed him. But she didn't, Jack noted. She shot to disable, not kill. That's control. The DNA results came back 2 weeks later. Wolf was Lily's biological father. But by then, it didn't matter. The entire Iron Demons had already adopted her. She had 23 fathers, all teaching her different things. Jack taught her strategy. Tank taught her strength. Snake taught her computers. Razor taught her mechanics. And Wolf, he taught her what she needed most. How to be loved after trauma. How to trust after betrayal. How to be strong without losing gentleness. Becca recovered fully and married Wolf a year later. The wedding was in the bar where Lily had walked in with a gun. Marcus Thompson got 25 years for attempted murder and corruption. I'm in prison because of the bikers, Storysphere fans. If you love this story, click the like button and subscribe to Storysphere. Captain Walsh got life for the 3 dead foster kids. The foster home was shut down. 47 children were rescued. Lily became the youngest honorary member of the Iron Demons. She wore a special patch, protected princess. But she wasn't a princess. She was a warrior who'd saved herself and her mother with courage nobody expected from a 9-year-old. The Iron Demons still tell the story of the night a 9-year-old girl walked into their bar with a loaded gun and desperation. How she found not just her father, but an entire army of protectors. How sometimes blood doesn't make family. Sometimes family is 23 bikers who choose to stand between a child and evil. And sometimes a little girl with perfect aim saves everyone, including herself. The gun Lily carried that night is mounted on the wall of the bar. Below it, a plaque reads, December 15th, the night Lily Chen walked in alone and gave 23 demons a reason to be angels. Wolf looks at it every day and remembers. Not the fear, not the violence, but the moment his daughter chose him before DNA ever could. That's what real family does. They choose each other again and again, no matter what blood says. And sometimes they walk into your life holding a loaded gun, desperate for help, and change everything forever. If you believe bikers can be the good guys, subscribe to Storysphere and show us your support.